All right. So nearing the end of the third day, you guys each had a messenger find you within the city because, or I'm assuming we're all stuck relatively close to the university grounds. While you packed up all of your stuff and got ready for heading out.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Last seen my dude because on the third day he was getting the ingot made.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's a messenger that finds you guys. Like he comes and finds you on the grounds and informs you that uh, Lady Aerith requests your presence at the Temple of Tyr in Neverwinter City, and that she would like for you guys to meet her at as soon as possible.
Sounds good. Well, that makes it easy for me. I'm off.
Yeah, I will start making my way there.
And Luna?
I wasn't here, but I guess I'm walking with you assholes.
Oh,
So, yeah.
where were you at then?
As in physically was not freaking here.
Oh,
I didn't hear any of that.
do you remember much of the recap from the first session?
Little asshole goblin, you wouldn't let me feed goblin jerky and or torture and kill. Stables, some rescued somebody in the courtyard, let's fucking go.
All right. So you guys head to the Temple of Tyr, and as you walk in, there's you notice a bit of a heated conversation going on between a younger half elf and an uh, older human in like the foyer of the temple. You get
All right. Uh. do, 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 do. Well, my guy would be focused on the duty, so he wouldn't be listening in particular. And the dice agree. My roll for perception is 3. So birds keeps going.
yeah. So we got Quincy who just walks on through. And anyone else or anyone gonna interact with them, or is everyone just walking past the two people?
Uh, I'll try to listen in on what they're saying.
Can you give me a perception check?
I rolled a nat 20. So I'm going to hear everything.
All right.
Actually, wasn't
So
expecting that.
are you gonna like stand around and listen in on their entire conversation until they stop talking, or are you just gonna catch what you can as you walk past?
I'll listen to everything.
All right. So I'm not gonna go through. I'm not gonna roleplay that out with myself, but
Yeah.
um, the general gist of it is that the older man is complaining about the adventures being brought in when it should be a job that's taken care of by seasoned and experienced people, and the younger guy is, or the younger half elf is arguing more for the decision because apparently it was a decision handed down from the Lord of Neverwinter to recruit people to go in search of the Water Davian creatures. And so he's saying that he's just kind of arguing for the point of saying, there's not too many people left after the attack on the Adventuring Academy and the plague and all the things that seem to be hitting Neverwinter all at once. So they're reaching out to anyone that is still around to try and assist in the situation.
It's the
And,
ghost that never ends.
and the old guy's just being effectively, by the sounds of it, a salty old prick about not wanting to let the young guys go go and do the job because he doesn't think that they can.
Hmm.
After you guys walk through, there you see Lady Erebeth conferring with another messenger. You assume from uh, the pack and everything. And as soon as she sees you guys, she waves you guys over.
I will start walking over there.
All right. I'm assuming everyone's following, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
it's all good.
Reporting
you
for
guys-
duty.
So as you guys approach her, she smiles and and uh, she's like, "Thank you for uh, thank you for coming with such haste. We have a request for you guys to go and search with. We have rumors that the water deving creatures have not left the city, and suspect that they are holed up in different districts. Lord Nasher is requesting the services of any capable adventurers in the area to assist in the uh, finding and recapturing of the water deving creatures. And you guys were the first people that came to mind. Are you willing to assist us with this?
Of course.
What does the job entail?
How much are we getting paid?
I will start off with the scope of the job. We will ask that you, if possible, capture the creatures. If not, I can give you a description of the reagent that we need from said creature in case you guys need to dispatch it in order, like when you guys come across it, because we mostly just need a creature for one of their organs in order to make the cure for the plague that has been affecting Neverwinter.
Okay, and where would this organ be located, and
It is
what would it generally look like?
it is different for each of the four creatures.
Mhm.
We have some rumors of we've been hearing some disturbing rumors coming out of the Peninsula District where there appears to be a bit of a prison break, and we think one of them are located there. The you'll know the reagent for this one. There's not much else to it, but you'll know the reagent for this one.
What what do you, okay?
Um,
What does the creature look like?
the creature that we suspect that has infected that has inhabited the prison is an intellect devourer. So we need the brain.
All right.
Okay.
And as far as pay, you guys will get 150 gold each for the retrieval of the brain, or 300 each for a capture of the live creature.
So, my character is just going to be just kind of staring off when he hears the amount.
Yes,
And just complete like the like One Punch Man, like, are you serious face?
Is
All
that
right,
Paul?
definitely. I would right on it.
I'm down.
Lord Nature has effectively opened the coffers of Neverwinter for the retrieval of the water Davian creatures.
Worth my time. I'm going.
My God. All right.
All right.
Peninsula is which way?
So give me a quick second here,
Of course.
One.
because if you guys check the X channels, there is I am going to be posting some relevant maps.
Gotcha.
So the Peninsula District is, I believe, yeah, spot 10. So the southwest, yeah, southwest corner of the city core map are the gates to the Peninsula District.
I gotcha.
The
Okay.
temple is number 1.
And that's for the city. Yeah. Okay. I
Yeah.
see where we are.
All right.
We're gonna
So
pull
if
these
we were
up.
to go through, if we were to go through the spot at 10, where would we be coming from on the peninsula map? 1/2?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And just nope, that's
Is 2 where I heard those people talking?
pardon?
Is 2 where I heard those people talking? Not being happy about us?
No, that would have been just inside.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out exactly what number 2 was, but I'm pretty sure I got what it was. So as you guys come back out, you guys see this like teenage girl come running up to you, saying that uh, she's asking, looking around, asking for help from people, trying to get people's attention to see if anyone will uh, assist her because she lost her brother as she was running from the prisoners.
I will ask her when the last time she saw him and where that is.
It was a few hours ago. Uh, we were we woke up to sounds of a bunch of screams and like it and just other scary sounds. We were trying to get out of the district from our home and got separated as in some alleys when a bunch of the prisoners started uh like I ran across the road and was on one side in an alley while he was on the other, and then some prisoners came down and started looking around the area, so we both ran ran deeper into our alleys away from each other to try and get away. And I haven't seen him come out, so I'm worried that they found him and hurt him or something.
Do you guys think we should go ahead and help her?
Well, we're heading that way, but in all likelihood, the boy's most likely dead. The prisoners got him.
Damn.
I mean, yeah, we probably should, but that also means going down an alley, which could be a trap.
I mean, that's fine. They're just prisoners. They probably have makeshift weapons at best. But, and I turn back towards the little girl. You should probably be prepared if your brother, he most likely isn't alive. We'll try and find him, but you need to be prepared for that. Maybe wait in the temple. I'm sure the priestesses
Yeah,
will look after you.
uh, I think that's a good idea too. I'll do that. You guys, I'll be in there waiting for you guys to come back with some news. And then she kind of scurries off into the temple behind you guys.
Well, we're heading that way anyways.
Yeah.
Yep.
As we'll start making our way there.
Back to marching towards the gate.
Just gonna head off right towards uh the gate to the Peninsula District.
Well, I mean, there is a prison break and a wild creature that's probably, from what I've heard, is sick with something that may be spreading it. And prisoners aren't exactly the most hygienic of people. They're basically all plague rats right now. So yeah, I'm heading that way.
All right. As you start walking through the streets, you see several carts with uh what you assume is dead bodies from people cleaning up the plague victims. Most of them are covered with heavy tarps, so or not tarps, but like heavy cloths to keep the dead bodies out of sight. Um, you hear some people, uh, like just almost the like town criers, but it's all the doom and death is upon us, and repent for your sins, because that's why we're have to deal with this plague and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, I ignore them and continue.
Yeah, just keep. I just keep moving.
I just kind of shake my head at the fact that they're still keeping carts full of corpses in the city from plague.
Like burn them already.
Now we got the fuck out of here.
Hey guys, you pay me, I'll put bonfire under the wagons.
Man, like they at least take them outside of the city and like dump them in a mass grave somewhere. Throw them in the ocean. Do something.
Not the ocean, bro. Eh.
I don't eat fish.
But I might.
Yeah, you're gonna kill our bard?
Can I get an intelligence check from each of you?
You gotta roll for me, my.
Why are you making me do things?
1 sec.
Intelligence check. I got a 10.
Also, I'm gonna need to take a quick 10-15 minute intermission to go drop my daughter off at a sleepover.
Okay.
Was waiting on the answer when she asked around 5, and we just kind of got it. So.
No, you're good.
And you need me to roll for you?
Yep.
Luna, you said?
Yep.
Okay, well, you got a 20. The natural
Damn.
20, so.
That's 2. That's 2 this session.
She does cast magic.
True. Well, no, it was a natural 20 on the mini dice that she got me at one point, so.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, as you hear, what's the fucking name? Argo talking about how they should probably move the plague carts out of the city. You remember the fact that for the most part, they were doing that until all the people that they had removing or gathering and removing the corpses fell ill with the plague
Also
and
died.
So
Fire?
that is an option. I mean, you could burn the corpses, or you have seen a couple of like the wagons that look like they have been burned on your travels. But a bunch of them are just kind of parked up against buildings because that's where they got to before other people collapsed. So are you going to start lighting all the corpse piles on fire while they are sitting against buildings?
Probably not while they're against buildings. They're probably all wooden shacks and shit. Good idea.
Not straight wood. There's a bunch of like stone structures and stuff, but there's also wood as a part of the structures and that sort of thing. So it's a combination of wood and stone. But yes, they will probably burn, and if you light too many wagons on fire while they're against the buildings, you'll probably set the city on fire.
I'm okay with this morally, but
Are you?
Michael, remember who the fuck my character is based off of.
Yeah, yes, but you're chaotic neutral, not chaotic evil.
Oh
I'm
no,
not
she
gonna-
doesn't care if the city burns as long as she gets the job done.
Yeah, but you're not getting the job done either.
I don't know. The corpses were taken care of, and so were all their possible ones. Cleanse it with fire?
You do not want to set one of the major cities on the coast on fire. That is not something that a character of your alignment would do.
That's no fun.
All right, let me know when you're ready then. So yes or no for moving carts and setting them on fire.
I don't want to move them.
Okay, so you're gonna leave them alone then?
Yep.
Okay.
We didn't start the fire.
Yeah, Argo. It was quite literally like Argo sees them, makes that statement, and then tunnel focus back to the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should, yeah, I'll just keep moving forward, I guess.
So you guys get up to the gate. I forgot to mention one piece of information back when you were talking with Aerith.
All right.
We'll assume you
She had
did.
Yes. She had handed you, she had a note written and signed by several people that she had told you you would likely need to get through or past some of the guards and the blockades that they had set up around town.
All right.
And as you approach the gate to the peninsula, you see that it's closed and that there are a couple of guards stationed on this side of the gate. And as you guys start approaching, they come to attention and start coming towards you guys with their hands up.
What deep ass?
Hmm?
I don't know. It's being a smartass.
Good. They're surrendering. I'll pull out the note and just hold it in front of me, like I'm presenting I don't know,
Sure.
driver's license or something. Yeah, just like the FBI credential shit,
Yeah, you just
and
kind of
just keep marching.
like pull out your hold it like this folded piece of envelope. You let go of a finger, and it just unfolds, and you just like shove it in their face, and walk past.
Yeah, just kind of holding it up as we go past them.
All right. Well, as they see that you have this note, they ask you to stop while they inspect the note, and the one guy takes a look at it, sees, like, looks at the signatures, and then folds it back up and hands it to you, and asks you why you guys are trying to head into uh, the Peninsula District.
And I'm assuming these are like guards.
Yes, city guards.
There's a prison break over there, right?
Yes, and we have some guards on the other side of the gate currently trying to deal with it.
And you know that there's some kind of creature loose in there too, correct?
I was not aware of that.
And that there are still people over there that are neither prisoner nor creature, correct?
Yes, and we have a designated area for we have a designated area for anyone in the district to come to so that we can get them out. And we also have had a couple prisoners start like they've we've had to close the gate since some of the prisoners have broken into houses, swapped out of clothes, and tried to get out under disguise.
All right. And then what Argo is going to do is get very close to him and whisper the following uh, to this guard. Because you have some of that background bleeding through you.
Yep. All right. Yeah. All right. He just kind of nods and is like, "All right. Well, if you're so determined, we'll open up the gate for you. Just know that we probably won't be letting anyone back out until the sergeant in charge on the other side says it's okay.
Do either of you have any questions for him?
No?
Nope.
And then Argo just turned back and wait expectantly.
And well, after he said that, they opened up like a little man door in the gate because the gates have like a double man door in the center and then bigger doors for carriages and larger vehicles to move through
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
he opens up the main door and you guys all go through, I assume?
Yep.
Yep.
Yee.
So as you guys go through, you see that there's a bit what effectively looks like a little refugee camp set up on the other side of the gate. They have little tents or lean-tos set up against the walls and that sort of thing for a bunch of the citizens that have made it behind. Like as you look around, you see a barrier set up with a bunch of the city guards and stuff sitting behind the barrier, and a bunch of the citizens in on the inside of the barricade with their uh, whatever they have with them, and just kind of making do with what they got until the a-okay for them to for the quarantine to of the prison break to drop in that they can either go back to their homes or somewhere else in the city.
I gotcha.
Uh,
So I guess the first thing we should do is establish how we go about searching for this creature.
Yeah.
Now, the details were pretty sparse as far as we know that it's somewhere in this district. So what I'm thinking is we essentially check the areas most inward of the district. So like if we're looking at the map, essentially we would look on the rightmost side going from the top to the bottom and then come back up. And then that way we kind of clear this area and then we can go to the actual peninsula and what I'm assuming is a prison in the like 3 category.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a little bit of a ramp up to the main thoroughfare, and then there's some like 30-foot tall stone walls, and what you assume is the prison behind that.
I gotcha. Yeah. So just conferring with my fellow adventurers, that would be my suggestion. But I want to hear if they have any other uh, suggestions for how we go about this.
No, I mean that works for me. Like the only idea I would have would be to split up and then like try to find the thing on our own and try to call people, but we don't have a way to be able to call people that easily, so probably just better stick together at that point.
I would hesitate to split up simply because of the
Yeah.
prisoners. If it was just a creature,
That's the thing, right? Yeah, because
yeah,
so like I said, it's probably just better to stick together. So I'm fine with doing your plan.
yep.
Is there any point in particular that you want to like? I do have a legend for each of those points, so if you guys want to check any specific one of those out first, let me know and I can go through.
Yeah, you're asking a lot, Herbie. Uh, so I'm thinking we literally just go kind of step by step, make it to the ramp down, and then just kind of wind our way. Probably what I'm thinking is like 5, 15, 14,
8,
and then the
9,
7,
7.
8, 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Go down to 6, come back up.
Yeah.
Which 6? There's 3 of them.
The
Bottom
bottommost
6.
6 and then come back up. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, same brain. I got you.
All right.
And then
So
finish it off with 4, and then come back to camp,
Yeah.
review what we've discovered, and then continue on with the rest.
Well, do we want to hit that top 6 before we go up to 5? Since it's on the way?
We might as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right. So are you guys gonna, as you guys approach the barricade, you have one of the guards spot spot you and start like come off of the barricade and start heading towards you. And he introduces himself as fuck, I didn't think of the name for this. It's Sergeant John. And he asks you what your business is in the Peninsula District.
What's the title of the ruler of the city again?
Lord Nasher.
Lord Nasher. I'm simply going to respond with Lord Nasher's business.
Alrighty. Just know that once you're outside, if you guys want to go out there, I'm not going to stop you. But once you're outside of the side of the barricade, there's we're not going to be coming out to get you. The prisoners have been putting up a surprisingly strong resistance, and they seem to have broken into the prison armory. So they're also surprisingly well equipped. So keep
So
your
that-
heads.
So that kid might be dead.
It's probably dead, yes.
So keep
Wonder.
your eyes, keep your heads on a swivel while you're out there, because they also have. We've also seen some patrols deeper into the district. And then
Argo just nods.
he wishes you luck and steps out of your way.
Argo,
Onward.
ever so slightly, whispers "good boy" as he walks by.
I snicker as he
So-
does that.
Didn't see a reaction as you would say it to him as walking past. You're not sure if he heard you or not.
That's fine. That was more for me than for him.
All right. So are you guys going to try and like sneak around the city to not draw attention, or you just kind of gonna go wandering around, not caring if you're seen or not?
Ooh. Ooh, this could be fun. Argo does not sneak whatsoever.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be kind
Yeah, I
of
was
hard
gonna
to
say,
sneak.
how are we gonna
So
sneak on Clanky over here?
Me. But if
it-
the other two wish to sneak, it's perfectly fine. I trust them.
Is someone going to sneak ahead to scout the path ahead? Because I will also allow someone to like do 100 feet scouting, come back and or like wave people up kind of thing.
yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Onward, kitty cat.
All right. Which one do I need to roll for again? That is going to be the stealth, right?
Maybe a D20, but yeah, D20 plus stealth.
And my mouse just fell off my fucking. Okay, 18 plus 5. Was that like 23?
Yep.
Yes.
Neat.
It worked finally. The last 2 times I tried to sneak, I fell on my face. I think one of the times I actually smacked my face into a wall or something. I don't remember.
Something like that. So I think it was the door. I think you were trying to sneakily open a door and you just kind of like tripped, fell into it, and
Yeah.
then through it. Anyways, you were gonna go up and check out spot 6,
Mm-hmm.
the topmost spot 6 first.
Neat.
So as you creep up and around to the edge of that building there, you peer around and the end of that alley is just kind of lined with corpses piled with the same heavy cloth that the carts were.
Gotcha. Okay, I will wave up Argo and Lena to come join me.
Forward.
Marching forward. Ugh. After we're done with this business here, I might do something about these carts because this is embarrassing.
Does anybody see the kid's corpse amongst all the other ones?
No, because these are going to be like the plague corpses and stuff, and the kid, wouldn't have died in the plague and all that.
I will call out just in case because kids are stupid.
True.
I will call out just in case the kid like dove into a corpse pile. To
Yeah, because
hide.
this is an alley. We don't know what alley the kid ran down, sort of thing. So he could be hiding amongst the corpses.
Yeah, like I'm not going in there. I'm not shifting through that. And
Yeah, no. I'm not.
Also to note, you guys never asked for the kid's name.
That's fair.
Kid, where you at?
Kid, you have a sister? All right. You'll have to do.
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, kid, are you in there? Yeah, your sister was asking about you." So Argo's effectively just talking to a corpse cart.
yeah, you get no response from any of the corpse piles or carts down in the alley.
Where the
All
track?
right.
Keep going.
Exactly. He's either dumb or paranoid. Either way.
So are you going to take the southern or northern path to get up closer to 5 and 15? Garrett?
I think we're going to go up. Like, I think we're going to take the northern path to go up to 5.
All right.
So I'll, start sneaking my way up there as well.
You don't see anyone. I'm assuming you're going to stop at each corner.
Yeah.
All right. You see no one out in the first or second path.
Okay.
I assume you wave
Yeah.
Lena and Argo up.
Yeah.
that
Wave
Oh
him.
yeah.
I'll wave
Yep.
him up.
As you creep around to the corner of the next corner of that building, you do see a couple of prisoners way down at the end of the street. They seem to be talking amongst themselves, but they're also don't seem to be paying any attention. Like their backs are turned and they're looking out towards further into the district, so they don't see you and they're not paying attention to you.
Is that down towards 9 or is that up at 15?
Down towards 8 and 9.
Okay.
Although 8 and 9 are not those guards.
Gotcha. All right. So, what do you guys think we should
They're not
do?
guards. That's
Because
Or if they're not paying attention.
It's like, they're not paying any attention to us yet, so we should figure out as much or look around as much as we can until they notice us, or take them out quickly.
What do they have on them? Well,
yeah,
what's
are we
their
able to see what they have on them from here?
Roll be a perception check.
All right.
Anyone that would like to.
That sucked. I
Anything-
rolled a 6, and
And you will have to let me know if you want me to roll for you there, Luna.
Second.
where's my perception?
I rolled an 11 in total, so probably not enough.
I rolled a total of 8. I can't see shit.
Yeah, roll for me since I didn't get nothing.
I believe with persuasion, with perception, you got a 10. So yeah, you guys can't really tell what they have on them. Although they do look to have at least a weapon each.
Hmm. Well, it would be foolish to turn our backs and investigate the 515 with them just down there.
No, I mean, if they're not paying attention to us, though. I mean, one of us can if the other two want to like keep an eye out.
It's a good point.
So I
Well,
don't
what if-
mind searching around 5 and 15.
As I had the sneaky cat look around me, and the other guy could keep watch.
Yeah.
So I'll start searching around 5 and 15.
All right. So, I'll do 15 first because as you head over to 15, 15 is a bit of an elaborate door. Like they're both entrances into different buildings or like apartment units, effectively.
Okay. Are they unlocked?
Which one are you trying first?
You said you're going to have me check 15 first, so I'll check 15 first.
Alright. 15 is currently locked.
Okay. And what about 5?
5 is unlocked.
I will open the door to 5. Quietly, I will open the door quietly to 5.
Say, are you kicking it in? Are you creaking it in? What are we doing here?
I'm just going to open up a creek and try to listen and see if I can hear anything inside.
Alright, so you open it up and it looks to be a relatively basic unit. Like there's a little there's there's a little entryway with a wall, right, like a little hallway.
Mm-hmm.
You see some stairs up at the end of the hallway and a door on the right and like a little counter with some shelves above it down through another open area past the door. Like there's about 10 feet of door, or yeah, about 10 feet of wall, doorway, little under 10 feet of wall, and then open space.
Okay. Do I hear anything inside? Or is it just like dead quiet?
Perception check.
Okay. Nope. Ooh, fuck. That's a 6.
You hear nothing inside.
Okay. I'm gonna poke my head back out to wave Argolini to come a little closer so that way I can call out to them if I need them. And I will then go inside and start having a deeper look around.
All right, so are you two gonna head closer to the end of the alley?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
And then first thing is I will go towards the stairs and try to, or I'll, slowly walk my way upstairs, as quietly as I can, just to try and not alert any, if or anyone if anyone is in there.
Yeah, the open area has a bit of a wood burning stove, and then you catch glimpses of a little sitting area through the doorway on the main floor. You go upstairs, and it appears to be like a little hallway with 3 different rooms off of the hallway.
And I still don't hear anything, right?
You still do not hear anything.
Okay. I'll go to one of the first doors up there.
All right.
And I will, first of all, check to see if it's unlocked.
Yes, it is unlocked.
Okay, I will creak it open and take a peer inside as well.
This just appears to be like a small little study.
Okay. Anything in there that I can see, or no?
There's a
Nothing of
desk,
significance.
bookshelves, and a chair.
Okay. I will.
Books on the bookshelf.
Okay. I'll move on to the next door, and again check see if it's unlocked. If it's unlocked, I'll creak it open and peer inside if it is.
It is unlocked. As you peer inside, there are a couple of small beds. It looks like it would have been a child's bedroom, or like a bedroom for kids that they shared.
Potentially the kids that the kid that we're looking for. I like to open up that door all the way and look around in there. Maybe check under the bed, see if the kid's hiding under there.
You see no kids underneath the beds.
All right. I will. Is there anything else in that room that the kid might be able to hide in, like a closet or something?
No, there's like a couple of dressers, but no closet in that one.
Then I will leave that room and I will check the last room upstairs. And, do the same thing, check to see if door's unlocked, peer inside if it is.
Door is unlocked. You open up and peer inside, and it appears to be a larger bedroom.
Okay. Anyone or anything inside?
Not that you see.
Okay.
There's some, like, a much larger bed has a footlocker at the bottom of it, a dresser, and then a closet. Well, not a
Okay.
closet, but like an armoire.
Yeah. I will open that door up the rest of the way, and then I will go inside, and I'll start looking around. I'll check under the big bed, I'll check the footlocker, and check that kind of closet thing, see if the kid's hiding in any of those.
The footlocker is locked.
Okay.
No kid underneath the bed or in the closet or armoire. Wardrobe. There we go. That'll work.
Gotcha.
No child in Narnia.
Or maybe the kid did go to Narnia. That's why he's not in the in the wardrobe anymore.
That son of a bitch.
All right. I'll come back downstairs. Did you say that there were any other rooms downstairs?
Yeah, there's like a little section that looks to be like effectively a kitchen, and then like a living room.
Okay, but
And
no
there's
other doors
another-
inside.
No.
Okay.
There's
I'll
also like another wardrobe at the end of the counter between like the living room area and the kitchen.
I'll just I'll exit the apartment and I'll tell them that I didn't find anything in there.
Okay.
Didn't find a key to this other place.
No, I did not. I mean, I didn't really loot around either.
You said there were no kids under the bed. You didn't say there wasn't nothing under the bed.
To be fair, we're not here to loot these people.
Yeah.
So true.
I mean, if the circumstances were different, if this was like an evil city or something like that, sure.
Oh yeah, fuck them.
Yeah. Fucking take everything that isn't bolted down, teach them a good lesson. But these are just regular people.
Yeah.
The prisoners can't steal it if I steal it first.
I don't think the prisoners will be holding on to anything too long.
Well, I mean, I
Hopefully.
scoped out the apartment, so if you want to have a look around, I'm not going to
Okay.
stop you, but I'm not going to condone it either.
I mean, I'm not going to stop you, but I will. I will put up a protest, and depending on what you take, I may stop you.
Now let's continue ahead. Let's home find a key because it feels weird to have a locked door behind us.
It's someone's home.
Yeah, someone locked the door to their house before they left.
How
What
weird.
if they were like running errands when all this shit happened?
Yeah,
They-
no.
Too bad no one has a
There's been
lockpick.
rumors that you guys could probably have gone through, but most of them have been locked, or the doors have been kicked in, and look like they've been ransacked by the prisoners. So
Yeah.
really,
Oh, you know what would be interesting?
What's up?
We're talking about 15, right?
Yep.
15's locked.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
there's no response.
Okay. Yeah, so they were probably just out doing whatever they do when all this happened. I thought it would have been funny if they just locked the door and were like sitting inside.
I mean, they might still be. I
True.
mean, they might just not trust the knock.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, at this point, I don't know if there's anything that we could do to convince them that, you know, we are who we say we are and that we're here to help. So it might just be better to continue on and let the authorities come in after everything's been solved.
Agreed. Although I don't know how useful they're going to be.
Well, they
I
let
don't
this
know how
happen, so
useful they'll
clearly.
Hmm. Well, shall we carry on?
Carry on my wayward son. Yeah.
So how close are you guys going to get, or do you guys intend
I
to
mean,
get?
I'm
before-
walking right up to them.
You're just gonna start walking right up to them?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'll walk with him. I mean, it's going to be hard to sneak as soon as he starts moving from that point anyway. So,
So to 14?
yeah, I guess.
Me.
As you guys start passing the second alleyway to the south there, or the second roadway to the south, they turn and we are going to roll for initiative.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's see. So that's 13.
ooh.
Oh, it's just a 13.
So I've got a total of 9. Ooh. So I rolled a 6 and then I get the +3.
Yippee!
Michael, you're still doing my rolls here.
The dice have not liked you guys this round. So, Luna got a 9. What did you get, Garrett?
Also a 9.
I get
Also
+3 initiative as well.
Yes, I included that. You rolled a 6.
Okay.
What's your dexterity, Garrett? Actually, wait, I can just check.
Yeah, my dexterity is +3.
All right, Luna, Garrett, choose a number.
Between what?
1 and 10.
7.
8.
All right. And what was yours, Grungy?
13.
13. Okay.
Also, as a note to Luna and Grungy, I can't do the idea that I had because I can't do a chord on my guitar right now.
Wah.
So, as you guys really? Okay, that's odd. So as you guys come down the street, they turn, and see you guys. One pulls out a spear, and the other pulls out a crossbow. And the one with the crossbow will shoot at Argo, and very likely miss.
What is it?
He will get a 6 to hit. Does that
No. No.
does that hit your armor class? Did not think so.
And just to refresh my memory, when you ask if it hits, it means that it has to exceed the armor class, right?
Meat or beat?
Meet
or
or
beat.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I ask right now because Argo doesn't have anything drawn, so technically his armor class is a little lower.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, it was still a 6, so that's like below base.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other pulls out a small wooden shield and a spear. So
At this distance, can I tell what kind of armor they have?
you want me a perception check?
Making me check my eyes.
Yep, you got to use your eyes, Grungy.
Let's see, that's perception. 12.
12.
12. It's better than your last one.
It
I
is.
won.
The one with the spear appears to be wearing leather, while the other is still like wearing
His
normal
prisoner
clothes.
cloth. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna make a fucking point with this. All right.
And yeah, the guy with the spear just kind of like takes a stance, and now it's Grungy's turn.
Argo is still walking towards them,
So you're just gonna
so
keep
just
walking
gonna
towards
move
him.
30 feet. Be like, you know, you should put those down, right? And just that's his turn. Moves 30 feet.
All right.
Says, you know, you should put those down, right?
Luna, what are you gonna do?
God, I really want to use Mage Hand to give the one in regular clothes a goddamn wedgie.
I mean, you could if you really wanted to.
Woo!
That would be your turn.
I do not care. They're distracted with Grungy, okay?
They are kind of focused on Grungy, and okay, so you cast Mage Hand and try to go to give this guy a wedgie. I'm going to make a roll and add your Arcana to it to see how much of a wedgie he gets. So you get to roll an 18.
Ooh. Not gonna be good
So
for
yes,
that guy.
you manifest this hand behind him and grip him by like the belt line of his pants and lift the mage hand up as far as it'll go, and like it makes him jump a bit, like he's goes up on his tippy toes for a bit as you like cram his pants up his butt crack.
Worth it.
Garrett, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on the dude who took the shot at Argo, and I'm just gonna simply say, "Nice shot, dipshit."
All right. I have to pull up Vicious Mockery. How does that work then?
I know it's a D4.
I think it's a will. I think there's a save for them.
Yeah. Wisdom saving.
Okay, so they have to succeed at a Wisdom saving throw. What
Mhm.
is the DC?
The DC being just I don't remember what that is.
So that should be the spell save DC on your character sheet.
Looking. 13.
13. All right, so he rolled a 3.
Dumbass.
You get to roll your damage.
I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4.
I rolled a 4.
All right. So first, this guy misses his shot. Has an invisible. It effectively gets a wedgie by an invisible hand, and then has you cast Vicious Mockery on him and just tell him he's a fucking dipshit for missing his shot and to get good, and he is just looking really dazed now. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on anymore.
I think we broke his spirit.
All right, so back up to the top of the initiative. The guy with the spear is gonna go running at Grungy to try and stab him with the spear. Will a 15 hit Grungy?
No,
Ooh.
that is just short.
So are you wearing? You're wearing like heavier armor, aren't you?
Yeah, I have heavier round. Yeah, right now without my shield equipped, I get my AC 16. With my shield donned, it's 18.
All right. So as he comes running at you, like just put as he goes to fucking stab you with the spear, you see that he kind of overextends a little bit, and you just slip past. Like you do a little bit of a sidestep and dodge the spear, and then the other guy is going to shoot at you again, and that bolt is just gonna fall short and like bounce along the road between his buddy's legs.
Oh. All right. Oh, dice. You've been fucking up the RP. Let's hope you're doing better with combat. So let's see. Unarmed is going to be a D8. We're going to roll. Okay. Does a 15 hit him?
What was it? Yes, a 15 will hit.
All right. So I hit him for
Hello, Jeff. Yes. Down.
7 points of bludgeoning damage, and I'm gonna make it be non-lethal since I had that fun option.
All right, so you sidestep out of the way of his spear, and then just like line up a fucking shot right on his jaw and punch. Like as your fist connects with his face, you hear a bit of a crack, and he just gets laid out on the street in front of you.
Damn.
And then for the final part of my turn, I turn to the crossbow man and goes, "You know you should drop that, right?"
So I gave him disadvantage on that, and he is going to just like look at his buddy, look back at you, and be like, "One second, fuck you, you pretty faced bitch!" And as he loads another bolt.
I have a helmet on. Oh, thank you. All right.
So Luna, what are you gonna do now?
What you just was not enough. Jesus. I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost.
All right. So that I believe is a ranged touch attack. 60 feet, one action. Yep. Make a ranged spell attack. So you're going to. Jeez. Your dice are not liking you today. But you get to roll a 13, which is enough to hit the unarmored opponent. And it's 1d8, dealing 1 cold damage to him. So you blast this ray of frost at him and hit him square in the chest, and you can like start to see his jaw start to chatter because he gets really cold. Garrett, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna cast this mockery on him again.
What was the DC?
13.
All right, roll your damage.
Yep.
All right, what are you gonna say?
First of all, I rolled another 4. And I'm gonna say you missed your first shot, you missed your second shot. Let's see if you can go for 3. Dumbass.
And with that, you just kind of see his face contort, and he like falls to his knees and then onto his face.
Just insult him to death.
Effectively,
yeah.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Right. But yes, both guards are down and out. The courtyard looks to be clear for the most part. Like there's a bunch of debris and stuff laying around, but there's no other prisoners or anything in the immediate area.
What a bunch of shitbirds. Well, since the immediate area is clear, I guess I'll just tear up the dead prisoner's like rag shirt. Disarm and de-equip the knocked out prisoner.
Okay.
And use the like rag shirt as a type of like binding for his wrists behind his back.
All right.
I'm stealing all his crossbow bolts.
Go for it.
All right. You find 3 crossbow bolts.
Yay.
Huzzah!
And I will add those to. I don't even know if you use a crossbow. You do.
I do.
You have 23 bolts now.
And while Argo sees her getting the crossbow bolts, just gonna call out, "Feel free to loot them. I won't stop you from looting these shitbirds."
I love stealing. I love taking things.
So the guards fall down. Luna loots the bolts from the guy without any armor. Grungy ties up the guy with armor and knocks his equipment away so that it's out of reach.
Oh, I completely took off
Oh, you
his
took it all off?
equipment. Yeah,
Alright.
I doffed
So-
all his gear.
So Grundy strips the prisoner and leaves him naked, hog-tied in the middle of the road.
I mean,
Kinky.
if he wasn't wearing anything underneath there, that's more of a him thing than a me thing. That's all I'm saying.
And you guys are standing in that little, that little courtyard there.
So we need
Would
to
you get-
check 7 and 8 and 9. Yeah.
7, 8,
Yeah.
and 9 are whatever immediately around you.
What
Okay.
was 14? Was 14 the guard patrol?
No, 14 was something else.
Okay. I would like to go back to 14 then, and look at whatever 14 is.
All right, so you go to 14, and 14 looks to be a the door is unlocked. You creep open the door a little bit,
Mhm.
and oh god, sorry. You creep open the door, and it looks to be a bit like a living area slash can't think of the right word, but effectively boardroom.
Okay.
And there is a door along, like down a couple of stairs along the back wall.
Anything else that we see in there or no? Just that.
There's some books and along some bookcases and like a table and chairs and stuff, but nothing that you can really get into and loot.
Okay. I would like to go check out that door.
Okay, so you go to check out the door, and the door is locked.
Okay. I will turn my ass back around and walk out. I don't have a lockpick. I can't do anything about it. Or, actually, I will turn back around and I'll go back to the door and following Argo's lead earlier, I will knock on the door.
Everyone's
All
so
right.
polite in this party. I love it.
After you knock on the door, you hear, "What do you want? We ain't opening for shit."
I was wondering if there was a kid in there who got separated from his sister or something.
Nope, no kids, just artifacts. Fuck off.
What kind of artifact?
None that you're getting. Fuck off.
Are you sure?
Yes, the door is magically warded. You ain't getting through it.
All right. I turn around and I
Can you
leave.
see the naked guy out your window? We did that.
If you're talking about a window out into the street, no, that's at the opposite end of the house.
Or the shop.
Oh, if I can hear this, wait, can I hear this, Kirby?
Depends on how close to the door you'd be. Are you
To be fair,
out in the street?
I'm probably still in the street keeping an eye out.
Yeah, he's probably at like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
I mean,
Then
the
no,
guy's
you
yelling
don't
through the
hear
door. We probably
anything.
hear a little bit of it, yeah?
If you guys were at the door, you'd hear some muffled yelling and probably Garrett's responses. But if you're still out in the courtyard area, then you guys don't hear shit.
Yeah.
All right, well, I mean, I'll leave the house thing because we still don't know what it's called, and I'll just come out and I'll be like, yeah, I mean, there's a guy in there, but like, yeah,
And he
not really doing
doesn't.
it.
He's not trying to get out or anything.
No, he just wanted me to fuck off. He said he didn't want to give up artifacts that were in there, which I'm not really after artifacts. I'm just looking for that kid. Said he didn't have the kid, so
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. So what else? You guys gonna check out anything else?
I'm gonna go check out 7.
Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye out so that like nothing sneaks up on it
Yeah.
on anyone while we're searching.
All right.
Is the door at
Uh,
7 unlocked? Assuming it's a door.
It is a door. It is not, or it is currently locked, but also from the sign out front of the door, it appears to be like a little minor temple to Helm. It's more like a shrine to Helm than anything, but
Oh,
it's
Helm. I thought you said hell.
no Helm.
I was gonna be like, yep, burn that shit.
You may not want to burn Helm's shrine though.
Not
Like if it
Helm.
was
No.
Helm, yes, I'd understand. Helm,
No,
that might
Helm's
cause you some issues.
Helm's cool. He
well,
passes.
I'm not here to be breaking into any shrines or anything, so I will move on to number 8.
Alright.
Or, well, now I'll just move on to 8.
So you go to move into 8, and from the signage, it appears that it was a store, but the front door appears to have been smashed in, and the place has probably been looted.
I'll still take a look around in there anyway. Because, I mean, I'm more just looking for the kid, because he could be anywhere. And, I mean, if the creature shows up, then cool. What else is around in the store? Is there like a back room or something that has another doorway to it?
In the store?
Yeah.
No, there's no back way. Yeah, there's no extra doors. You walk in, there's a counter, there's some smashed crates, there's a cabinet that's been ripped off the wall, or like had the doors ripped off of it while it hangs on the wall.
Gotcha. All right, I will back out and we'll check out 9.
Alright, 9 is from the signage was the militia HQ, which
Completely looted by now, I'm sure.
has also been looted. Was looted shortly after the guards. The militia got overrun during the prison break, and the guards had to come from the main city to set up their barricade at the gate.
Gotcha. Anything in there besides like bodies and stuff?
There is some random equipment that could still possibly be in there. But yeah, you'd have to go in and actually take a look around to figure out what might be in.
Okay, yeah, I'll go in. Well, the door is unlocked, right? Like I can. Yep. Okay, yeah. So I'll go in and I'll start having a look around.
Anyone else go? Are you letting anyone else, or is
Yeah, they
anyone
can
else
come
going
in.
in with you? Because you guys all can see the signage.
Ergo will still be in the street, keeping an eye out, making sure no one like tries to sneak up on the other two.
Yeah, I'm still just watching.
Oh, and as I'm
give me-
also going in, I would also like to just draw my rapier just to have that, in hand. Because I didn't do that before, so I was just insulting people completely unarmed, so I just want to make sure that I have it out in case I need it.
Good call.
All right. Then you can go in and give me a perception check.
Okay. That is a total of 11. Wait, let me just double check. I think my perception is +2. Yeah, total of 11.
All right. You find like a couple of short swords and a couple of extra leather armor laying around, and a bag of ball bearings.
I'll take the bag of ball bearings. I don't know what that could be used for, but I'll take it.
Slingshot ammo.
Not quite, because they're smaller than what would normally be used as a bullet.
Maybe I could sell them or something. Oh.
You don't know?
It's effectively a bag of round caltrops. Only instead of taking damage, they might fall on their face.
Yeah, on second thought, I'll leave that because I don't really have a use for that.
Okay.
Is there anything like? Are there any other rooms in there or anything to explore?
No, there is a couple of cells with there are some cells. The one door is open.
I'm gonna call out, see if the kid maybe found his way in here. Say, hey kid, you in here? Your sister's looking for you.
You get no response.
All right, I will turn around and leave, and I'm gonna go back to number 7, and I'm gonna knock on the door again.
Going back to number 7,
Yeah.
which was
The
shrine.
The shrine, yeah.
You get a bit of like a voice that seems really hesitant. It's like, "Hello."
Hi, is there a kid in there? We're looking for his kid. His sister came to us looking for him for help.
No, I haven't seen any kids Well, I haven't seen any kids recently. There were some that were running through the street when the prison break first happened, but it's been a while, and they haven't. They were running away before, and I couldn't get their attention. So,
Okay, thank you. And I'll. Are you okay?
the prisoners haven't tried to come in, break down the door yet. So,
Okay. Well,
and
we took care of the
Yeah.
ones out here. So if you want to see about heading up to the refugee camp near the gates, I mean, the pathway should be pretty safe to get up there.
all right, thanks for the information. I will see about doing that.
Okay. And then I will leave and get ready to move on with everyone else.
Alrighty.
Sounds good. I will fireman carry the unconscious prisoner.
The unconscious
make our
naked
way.
man.
Path.
Hey, you're just gonna fireman carry him with you now?
Yeah, just toss him over my shoulder.
Belt too.
You know. Oh no,
Here-
no. The living aren't dead with him yet.
Are you,
They're not
are you
done with
going
him.
to tell Argo about the cells that are in the militia HQ?
Oh yeah, might as well. Argo, there's some cells in there that we could probably lock this dude up in. So we don't have to
Yeah.
carry him around.
They broke into him before, though they probably have the keys. I figured when we're done investigating this half and we make our way back up to the camp, I'll just hand them over to the guards.
That
Or are
works.
we going to send a crossbow bolt through his forehead right now?
I mean, I could just leave him in one of the corpse carts. It's more than he deserves.
Mage hand a finger up his butt.
Don't give her ideas.
Why? Why? Why are
Doesn't
we
he is a
sexually
pain.
violating him? That's what the prison is for.
we're just trying not to let him get homesick.
My God, you gotta dip your nuts in marinara sauce before you do that? Like, give him a taste of home? Like, what's going on here?
No, but I'll do what I was doing before, where I was sneaking up, and I'll kind of get as close to 6 around the corner as I can, just to see what's going on around there.
All right, so the stone wall along the outside there is much higher because it looks like that's about the edge of the city, you would assume, and that both those alleys are just kind of lined with a couple of corpse carts, and then just more piles of bodies on the ground covered in cloth.
Hey, there you go. Now you can just force this dumbass.
Wow.
I'll call out, see if that kid's there. I'll just, say the same thing. Just like, hey, kid, are you here? Your sister's looking for you. She came to us for help. She's over at the main city areas in the temple. She's worried about you. Are you here?
You give me a perception check.
Ooh. Is a total of 13.
You see one of the piles on, like the cloth on one of the piles, rustle a little bit.
Oh, the kid is stupid.
The kid is stupid.
That was my plan before you even suggested it, just so you know.
Oh, the kid is stupid. Oh no.
All right. I'll
Is he
call out to
stupid,
the.
or did he go into the one place that the prisoners weren't going to look so that he would
They're
live?
plague victims. He's stupid.
All right, I'll call back out to him. I'll say, hey kid, I see you moving in there. Just coming out from there. I promise, it's safe, but you really shouldn't stay in there because chances are you could catch, the sickness going around if you stay in there. So it's better to come out. We can get you back to the refugees up at the gate.
You hear a very young voice. You sure my sister's okay?
Yes, I promise. She's okay. We talked to her. She's the one who sent us looking to find you.
You see this really young kid. He's probably about like 5. Start crawling out of the pile of corpses.
5-year-old dumbass.
Okay, so I think just for the sake of like trying to make sure this kid is safe for now, I think we should go ahead and just double back to the gate.
Isn't
So that
there
way,
a well or something nearby that we could wash him off with first?
looks like there might be at 4. Is that what 4 is?
Well, there is a little fountain in that courtyard, but that you guys got to get a bit of a glimpse of as you left the militia HQ.
We gotta at least dunk him, wash off the corpse fucking stank.
All right. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. At least it might wash off the crap and hopefully not get anyone sick, right? All right.
It won't hurt him.
Yeah. So I will tell the kid to go stick with Argo and Lena, and I will peer around the corner looking towards that fountain and sneak as close as I can to see if there's anything or anyone around there.
All right, so give me another stealth roll and then a perception roll.
Okay, stealth roll going is a 14 plus 5, so that's a 19. And then perception is a 12.
All right, so as far as you can tell, no one sees you, and you see no one else. Yeah, the fountain looks clear. The fountain and surrounding area looks clear. Because I'm assuming you're kind of like coming up from either the south road or back up into the.
Yeah, I was kind of coming back up towards 7, 8, 9, and then peering around there.
Yeah, so there's like a gazebo between you and the fountain,
Mm-hmm.
and then the fountain, and that area looks to be clear.
Okay, I will sneak closer, slowly and carefully.
Yep, no one's in that area.
Okay, I'll wave everyone forward so that way we can wash off the kid in the fountain.
That's good. And then, like, quite literally, Argo, while this is happening, Argo's like, "Listen, kid, I'm glad you're alive. I'm glad we found you, but you can't be hiding in corpses, especially plague corpses. It's not good."
Kind of either that or let the prisoners kill me.
Listen, I get it. You got to do what you got to do. I'm just saying, you're running the risk of changing one death for a longer death. You feel me, kid?
I hear you. I just don't want to die.
It's all good, kid. Hopefully you won't. We're gonna dunk you real quick. You ready?
Okay.
And literally just pick him up and like do the good old baptism dunk like 3 times.
And this water's now contaminated.
But yeah, I think
It's
I
just
think that's fine.
just a decorative fountain. I don't think anyone should be really like drinking out of it anyway.
Yeah.
Dumbass has been a dumbass. The kid just proved this.
Besides, we can tell the guards and everything when we go and drop them off at the gate.
Well, maybe we leave that part out so that they don't do something drastic with the child.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So how are you guys gonna go back to the gate now? Just kind of take the shortest path, or are you gonna go all the way back around?
Want to go back around?
Yeah, I was
Since
like
we know it's already clear.
for safety we should just go and take the long way back since we don't know what's like in between 4 and ramp. I mean, I can check around the corner see if there's anything there. So I guess I'll do that. I'll just check around the corner, see if anything's there between us and the ramp.
And you had a 14 for stealth, correct?
19.
Oh, 19. Okay. And then the 14 was your perception, right? So give me another
12
perception
was perception.
roll. Okay. Either way.
Oh,
14
perception is a total of 7.
Ooh.
Okay. So you hear like the sounds of like some fires burning off in the distance.
All right. I'll say to everyone that I can't see everything, so it's just better to go back the way we came.
Sounds good.
All right. So you guys walk the long way back and go and just give the kid to the city guards and
And the prisoner. Yeah.
and the prisoner.
And the prisoner.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'll just explain to the guards that, this kid's sister was asking for us to look for him. She's currently in the temple in the city. So
just watch the kid. We'll take
Yeah.
him back when we come back around.
Yeah, just
Alright.
watch him for now. We'll take care of him when we come back.
You see one of the guards wave over one of the citizens to and like point towards the kid and stuff. So you kind of assume that they're asking to help get the kid set up.
No, no,
And
no, 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 no. Argo immediately gets involved. He goes, "No, you watch the kid. Hand on guard. You watch the kid. Not any of the refugees. You, guardsmen, guard of the city, watch this child
Watch
so
and
we
guard
can
this
take
child.
them when we come back. Do you understand?"
I was asking them to go get him some food.
You go with him to get food.
Okay, sir. And then the guard will walk off with the kid.
Good Lord.
Also, I'm assuming you're handing the prisoner over to the sergeant.
Yeah. Hey, Argo doesn't give a shit about the prisoner.
That naked ass prisoner
So
getting fucking princess carried.
the sergeant just tells you to put him down, and which I assume you do.
Yep.
Just drop him on his ass.
After you kind of drop him on his ass, the sergeant pulls out a hand crossbow and just pops a bolt into his head.
See?
Damn.
Perfectly fine. I just wanted to give it to them, you know?
I suggest that, but no.
Hey, I didn't stop you guys from killing the other one.
All right, so what now?
I think we should just, continue on checking stuff out. Maybe we could go down that ramp and take the shorter way back to 4, or take the longer way back around, either way.
No, we could take the shorter path now. We don't have the kid with us.
Yeah.
Yep, shorter path.
Okay. I'm cool with that. So, yeah, I'll start heading that way. And my plan is to go back to 4 so I can check out what 4 actually is.
And you guys are just kind of gonna trot your way back?
Yep.
The short way?
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay. Hey, Garrett.
Yes.
Does a 15 hit you?
Yes, it does.
And a 14 will hit Luna. So,
Oliver? Drop it.
Garrett, you take 2 damage, and
Okay.
Luna will take 4.
Drop it.
Okay.
As you guys go walking down the short way to get back towards map point 4, you walk into that intersection and have a couple of bolts hit you guys in the side. You look over and there's a group of prisoners that look like they heard you coming and set up around the wall.
How many?
5. Roll initiative.
Whoa, SpaghettiOs.
19.
I got a 16.
All right. Luna got a 6. Because apparently those dice do not like her today.
Dice Joe.
Get the mallet. Make the
do
other dice.
you really want the DM to put his dice in jail because they're rolling bad? Is that what you're saying, Garrett?
No.
Is that
No.
your request?
I mean, clearly they're rolling well for the DM stuff, but they're not rolling well for Luna stuff.
Anyways, so Garrett with a 19, Grungy with a 16.
Yes.
And how close are they
And
again?
there's about 30 feet between the front line of prisoners and you guys. And Grungy's on. And you and Luna are between Grungy and the prisoners.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming Grungy was kind of just like in
Yeah,
front.
Argo's definitely out for a stroll.
Yeah, you're just kind of like you guys were all just kind of trotting along, and Argo was out in front because he's like, "Oh, if we're gonna find anyone, I got the heavy armor." So,
Yeah.
and then they heard the heavy armor and waited for it to pass, and then seen the squishies and shot you guys.
Okay. So I'm going first, right?
You will be going first, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna rush up on the closest one and stab him with my rapier.
Okay. That is a choice.
What do I need to roll for that one?
A D20 plus. It should have an attack bonus for your stuff. So,
It says
you just
attack
have
bonus is
dexterity.
dexterity. Yeah.
So it'll be dexterity plus your proficiency. So it should be +5.
Okay. I rolled a 9, so +5 is gonna be, was that 14?
14.
Yeah.
You meet his AC. So you come running up on this guy. He's got a short sword, a shield, and is wearing some armor. And you go to stab at him, and he tries to block it, but you twist your arm just enough that it catches the edge of the shield and pierces him in the shoulder. Roll your damage.
Okay. And that's a D20 again, right?
No, that should be the damage on the rapier, which should have been in the damage / type. Give me a sec here.
It says piercing, but I do not have the die type.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll fix that.
Rapier is somewhere in here. Rapier is 1d8 piercing.
1d8. Okay. All right. I will fix that as well. All right. So I'm rolling the die now. Right. This is the.
And I feel like this is a thing because my brain says it was a dumb thing about 5th edition.
Yeah.
Finesse weapons, they add your dexterity modifier, correct, Grungy?
So with certain weapons, they're finesse weapons,
Yes.
which means that for both to hit and for damage, a finesse weapon you get to choose between strength and dex, and rapier's one of those.
Yes.
So
And that's
it's
why I chose
essentially the
dex.
idea.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, the thing that gets to me is that like the finesse getting your dex for the to hit makes sense in my mind. Getting your dexterity as a damage bonus.
It makes sense. Because it's like the nimble fighting of pinpoint accuracy versus just like hacking.
Okay. So. All right. So I rolled a 5. So do I add the +3 to that or no?
Yes, you'll add the +3
Okay.
to that.
So total of 8. So
So
8 piercing damage to him.
you catch the edge of the shield, and instead of like getting him in the shoulder where you intended, it like pierces through his lung, and he collapses in front of you and slides off the blade.
Dope.
Hell yeah.
It is now the one in front of you is turn, or the two in front of you, and the one is going to try and stab at you with a spear and miss, and then
Skill
the
issue.
other is gonna wrap around behind you and try and take a stab at you with a short sword, which will hit because he rolled like a 19 plus
Yeah.
And he will deal 4 damage to you.
It doesn't hurt that bad.
And now it is Grunty's turn.
All right. So I think for my free action, Argo is going to pull out his longsword, and this time he's going to two-hand it.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
And he's going to go up to the one behind Zam.
Yep.
And make an attack.
Alrighty.
15 hit?
A 15 will hit.
15 will hit. Alright, let's roll that damage. Alright. And then my bonus. 10 damage.
10 damage.
Yee.
So after you see him just kind of like take a slash at your tabaxi friend, and you just got run up with your longsword and take a swing at him, and it like you cleave. You take this big overhead slash, and you just feel his ribs and spine separate underneath your blade.
Ooh.
You don't like cleave through him, but like you get a deep enough cut that you cut through his spine, and he just collapses in front of you.
Neat. Would you say that I'm close enough to the other one for another attack?
No, he is about 10 feet away because it was effectively prisoner 1,
Yes, I got you.
Garrett, prisoner 2, you. So he's about 10, 15 feet away. About
I
10.
got you. Well, then my final act will be saying, "This is your first and only warning. Drop all your weapons or die."
Roll me an intimidate.
Ooh. 17 plus 0. 17.
The guards with the prisoners with the crossbows will drop their crossbows and run away. Well, the last prisoner will move in to take a stab at Garrett with a dagger.
These little fuckers.
Does a 13 hit you, Garrett?
It meets. Yeah, so it will hit.
You will take an additional 3 damage.
I'm definitely casting Cure Wounds on myself after this.
Luna.
Oh, wait,
How
I
would
did
you
that
say
wrong.
a human head weighs?
You said I took
Pardon?
how much?
You took 3 from that last one.
Okay, I hit the wrong button. I dropped myself from 9 to 3, which is not correct.
Yeah,
I'm at
not
6.
great.
Yeah, I'm at 6.
And what are you doing, Luna?
How much would you say a human head weighs?
You cannot pick up a human head, especially when
Come
it's
on, I
floating.
can't play dodgeball with a fucking decapitated skull.
There's no decapitated skulls.
Jesus, that's a freaking great attack. Just freaking decapitated somebody. I missed here.
There is some. If you are thinking about trying to find something to cast catapult on, there are some like rubble and stuff from the prisoners smashing stuff in the general area.
Catapult's
Like
not worth it for one freaking enemy though. No, I was thinking more mage hand. Again, chuck it at him. Nope, take out crossbow and load it.
All right, and I believe that is everything because you could move.
Nope, staying back.
All right, Garrett, you got a prisoner in front of you and a prisoner to the side.
I'm gonna retreat a little bit since I'm going a little low on the health there.
If you try and back away from both of them, first of all, you can't back away from both of them, and not provoke an attack of opportunity
Okay, never mind.
because you're
I
not a rogue.
yeah. I will. I'll take a stab at the one in front of me.
All right, roll your to hit.
It's a 16 just on the roll itself, which was, and then I add the dexterity,
Dexterity
right?
plus proficiency.
Yeah, so that would be 19 in total. So that's gonna hit like a
21.
motherfucker.
Because
Yeah,
it's plus your, because
Yeah.
it's also plus your proficiency.
Yeah.
But yes, so you hit. Roll your damage.
that is a 7 plus 3 is gonna be 10.
So you just kind of pierce this guy straight through the throat.
Spectacular.
Good shit.
Cast this is Mark told him to gag on it.
Unfortunately, I don't have any bonus actions. Yeah, I mean,
Wait.
I could as bonus action give you guys the bardic inspiration, but I don't think we're gonna need it at this point.
Maybe not at this point.
Yeah, no. Not gonna bother.
And the guy off to your side will step a little closer to Grungy and take a stab at him. And does a 14 meet or beat your armor class, Grungy?
It does not.
All right. So he stabs at you with his dagger, and this was the guy with the spear. Stabs at you with a spear, and fucking it just kind of slides off of your chainmail. And now it is your turn.
Hell yeah. I'm going for the attack.
All right.
All right. 14.
14 will hit.
14 only. Let's see that damage. 9?
This guy, you just kind of run him through with your sword, and you like stab it right down to the hilt as you're like staring into his eyes, being like, "Fucking told you to stop."
These were some
Hell
squishy
yeah.
motherfuckers.
I warned you.
Some
Yes.
people just don't listen.
These are the prisoners. They're
I
not
told
meant
you
to
what
be.
was happening.
Yeah.
They're not meant to be damage sponges.
Oh no, it makes complete sense.
Yeah, no,
They're fucking.
yeah.
They live on bread and water in this time period. Maybe
Yeah.
they'll get gruel. Maybe.
Depends on how many other prisoners they beat up. You know,
You know.
I'm taking lunch rations. All right. So what are you guys gonna do now? You have, and so you know that was 16.
Yeah, and the other ones like all ran away, right? So like we're not even in combat anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
First
the end of
thing, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Alrighty.
It's 1d8, right? Yeah, 1d8 plus the caster's spellcasting ability modifier.
Which should be your charisma.
Yeah. So my charisma is a +3. And so I'll be regaining 6.
All right.
So I'm back up to 12, which not bad.
Ooh. All right, and then
And that also takes out one of my slots, so I will
Yes.
boop. All right.
let me just read this real quick. Okay, so that
I don't know how it ended up in my laundry, but I ended up with a bunch of silly putty in my laundry, or like in one of my hoodies. After I did my laundry, it was just stuck to the inside of the sleeve.
my God. And Argo will ask both of you if you are okay.
Yeah, I'm mostly okay.
And
I heal myself up a little bit, so I'm okay for now.
But did you die?
And you both will gain 6 HP.
Okay, so that'll actually bring me back up to full.
Same.
Yep.
Dope.
Anything worthwhile looting off the corpses that are laying around?
Nah, they're prisoners. They don't have shit. I mean,
Yeah.
like they've got shields and like swords that they took from the armory, but I mean, they're not gonna have anything on them.
And Kirby, just real quick, because it's such a lucky roll. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, I would be too.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, they just got basically the equipment that you had heard me say they were using.
Well, like when the guys dropped their crossbows, they dropped the bolts and all that shit too, or no?
No, the
What a
bolts
bunch of shitbirds.
were strapped to the quivers on them, and so they just kind of dropped their weapons and ran the fuck away.
Well, I mean, like, are there still bolts inside because they didn't have a chance to shoot them off? Like, can I unload the crossbows and jack the bolts?
No, because when the bolts hit, they triggered the mechanism. The bolts just kind of flew off into the prison walls.
Wah.
What a bunch of shitbirds.
They didn't intentionally fire them. They just kind of it was
And
just
they're
fire.
prisoners. I mean, they shot them. They shot each.
Yes.
My 2 companions got shot. They're shitbirds.
All right. So we're still kind of like at that ramp, sort of, right?
No, you're currently sitting at the walls to the courtyard for the prison and towards the fountain there. So like
Okay.
just south of the ramp between
Yeah,
the walls and number 4.
I see what you're saying. I'd like to go over to number 4 and start investigating in that. Same thing I've done before. Check if it's unlocked. Creak it open if it is. Peer inside.
Roll me a stealth. Because you said you're gonna be creaking it open, so I assume that's kind of your stealth.
I rolled a 9. So the 9 plus 5 is 14.
All right, so you open it up and it's a very similar layout to number 5. Only the door upstairs seems to have been smashed in.
Okay. Do I hear or see anything inside?
No, this place looks to be relatively looted. Like there's it's looted, but not. They only smashed small things. They didn't like try and smash all the furniture in it. So there's still like a couple of wardrobes on the first floor and wardrobe in the master bedroom up on the second floor.
Okay.
But all the
But
doors have
does,
been smashed in, and
okay, yeah, it
it
doesn't sound like I
has
hear anything.
general
Okay.
looting.
All right, I'm gonna just back out because I mean,
And if you want to, as far as what you see or hear, roll me a perception.
okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna hear shit. That's a total of 6.
Okay.
It
Just
wants to
gonna
do me
fucking
well on the stealth, but when it comes to perception, I am blind and deaf.
You can hide, but you suck at seeing.
Yeah, which is weird because he's a tabaxi. He's a fucking cat. So I'll just leave. I mean, I don't need to loot anything from these houses. You know, from the good people, anything that's still there, you know, that it belongs to the good people of the city. So,
Hey,
So where are you gonna head to next?
I'll just meet back up with the others and see where they want to go. Where would you guys like to go to now?
ooh, that's a good question. Uh,
We could either head down towards 10 and 6 on the bottom, or we could go into the main courtyard towards 16 and 3, judging by this map.
Yes.
yeah. I'll leave that up to you two, because I'm assuming 3 is the prison.
Yes. Three.
Yeah,
Three
three's
was
a prison.
the main. 3 was the main entrance to the prison. 16 was the group of prisoners that you fought there.
Yeah, I'll leave it up to my companions.
What do you want to do, Luna? Or Lena, I
I
should say.
thought we burned down the prison.
Prison's probably made of stone.
For one, yes.
Well, we're still looking for this freaking thing. I doubt it's going to be in the prison. So probably 10-6.
All right, I'm cool with that. So I guess we'll just head down in between the walls and 4.
All right.
And then I'll, move slowly and, like I've been doing, just try to sneak ahead to scout around, and we'll make our way towards 10 and 6.
All right. So again, the edge of the water line there is just kind of lined with corpse piles or covered corpse piles and that sort of thing. 10 seems to be like a gated door down into what is likely the sewers.
Hmm.
Not it.
Is the door unlocked?
Yes, it is.
I will creak it open,
All right.
and I will see what I can see.
So you creak it open, and as far as you can see, there's a roll me a perception check. That's what I should be saying.
Oh,
first.
thank God. That's a total of 18. I can see. I'm not blind anymore.
Apparently, he only has night vision.
I do, technically.
That's only.
I have
Can't
dark
see
vision.
shit in broad daylight, but give him night vision, he's fine.
All right. So you hear a bunch of voices and stuff from the inside. They are sound pretty gruff, but you can't see anyone because it's kind of like a big stone wall with a pathway on either side of it that leads deeper into the sewers.
What are they saying?
You can't quite tell through the ambient sounds of the sewers, but you can hear that there are people talking deep in there.
Okay. I will turn back to my companions, and I will tell them that there are people down here. Not sure what they're saying, but I can hear them. And what would you guys like to do?
Well, it's a good question. Hmm. Because right now my thoughts are we go to the sewers, but like this whole prison thing is not our objective.
No.
Um,
Our objective is finding the
creature.
yeah.
And while I think the creature may be down here, if there's voices down here, we might as well check. Because it could be people that like the kid
They're
came
hiding
down
out.
here to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
I do have a question. The sounds and the talk you hear, is it coherent? Like you can
no,
tell they're actual words,
I can't understand what they're saying. No, not at all.
or does it just sound like they're babbling like mindlessly? Because it's an intelligent eater, right?
It just sounds muffled from the
It's
ambient
like
sounds of the
power.
sewers.
Yeah, but from what Garrett can tell, it's just kind of muffled. It sounds like this conversation, but he can't understand what the conversation is.
Because with it being an intelligence eating sort of thing, you'd be like, okay, they're gonna sound like a bunch of dumbass cavemen going, yeah, 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 not actually having an actual conversation. Like the brain slugs sort of thing.
Possibly.
Maybe. But Argo has no idea because I can guarantee he's never come across an intellect eater before.
Yes.
All right, so I guess I'll just try to open the door, as quietly as possible for everyone, so that way we can make our way down.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Sump, sump, sump.
So, as you guys enter the sewers with no stealth checks, the voices go quiet.
Come on out. We already know you're down here.
No response.
See, this is what I mean. Shitbirds, just no respect.
Next question, is there like sewer gas? Like, is it combustible down here?
You have no idea.
Great.
I would just suggest refraining from lighting things on fire for now.
Like, I can cast bonfire and fuck us all, buddy.
You know?
We're at the entrance. We stand a chance. You are fucked.
Listen, if you're down here because you're hiding from the prisoners, we will help you.
Hi, Chelsea.
If you're prisoners, you do not want to fight in a sewer. Because even if you win, everything's going to get infected.
No response.
You fucking motherfuckers. Alright, Argo goes in.
I will fall behind Argo.
Onward.
All right, so you go about 50 feet down this tunnel, and it through another like gated door that is open into it's a very similar door to the entrance to the sewers, with a very similar setup where about 5 feet into the wall there's another, or 5 feet past the door there's another big stone wall with a path on either side of it, but it looks like it opens up into a much wider section. Like you might actually have a room in there instead of just a hallway with sewage running through the middle of it.
Ew.
Alright. what does this? I assume there's like a door or something, roughly.
Yeah, there's like a there's like a graded door, so it's iron bars reinforced, but so you can see through it, but it's still like a doorway with a grate in front of it. So you'd have to open the grate in order or walk through the grate.
Yeah. Is it locked?
No, it is not locked. It was open, in fact.
All right. Argo will just stride through it.
All right.
Staying behind the human shield.
Yeah, I'll stay behind him as well.
Use me as cover.
Where's the goblin scapegoat in all this? Let's feed him to something.
Stop trying to feed belt to things. He's just a
Why?
little guy. He's just a little guy.
Can't feed things to him, can't feed him to things. What the fuck is his point?
Hey, listen, right? Maybe another time. If you want to call dibs on a goblin, that's fine. But just make sure that they're, one, not gonna surrender, and two, they're doing bad shit.
Don't make him freaking goblin turkey.
Belt surrendered and stopped doing bad shit. So Grundy
Belt's
decided
just a
to
little
spare
guy.
him.
He doesn't know any better, but he will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho,
Take
turns
a belt
back
under
to
him.
room, because I'm assuming all this happened in character. Turns back to
Yep.
room. Come on out. Just make it easy. This way you don't have to die or get infected. We can help you out.
All right. So
No one enjoys the smell.
as you guys walk into the room, I assume you guys just kind of like picked one side or the other and walked into the room, and are effectively just standing in the center of the room as you make this pronouncement.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure that they are behind me as living cover. Yeah.
So the room had, it's about a 50-foot by 50-foot room with four very similar profiles to the exterior walls. So like you got the stone wall in front, or in like the center area, and you're assuming that there's another door or grate on the other side of said wall. As you make this pronouncement, you see several prisoners start to like creep out from behind, or not really creep, but like step out from behind the wooden walls, all brandishing a variety of weapons, and across from the entrance that you guys came through, there is one prisoner that looks to be a little more competent than the rest that you have come across so far.
How many in total?
There's about 6 in total.
So Argo is immediately going to go, okay, good, you came out. Now, there's not enough of you to be any kind of a threat. So here's the deal. I can fight the big guy. I won't use a weapon. And if I beat him, you all calm the fuck down. Or things can get bloody, and best case scenario, you all get infected with sewer rot and die horrible, horrible, slow deaths. It's just that simple, guys.
The leader steps out and is like, "Oh, so you think you can just take me on and walk out of here, eh?"
Brother, I can kill you and walk out of here. I can kill you and all your men and walk out of here. I just don't want the trouble. We're not even here for you. We're investigating. So as far as I'm concerned, you're just looters. Which
You're
means
perfect.
you can just walk away as long as you promise not to do anything harmful, it'll even look good. Hey, look, these guys aren't being shitbirds. You're even hiding in the sewers. You're not the looters. So it's up to you. You can die, get your ass beat, or just walk away.
Yeah, from how big you're talking, I think I need to put you in your place there, bud.
It's fine.
He
All right.
says as he brandishes a rapier.
This is just a 1v1 against Argo and this boss man, huh?
I'm gonna look to the other six and be like, you're all gonna respect the 1v1, right?
They kind of look at each other and then look at the one guy that accepted the challenge, and he just kind of nods and says that they'll stay out of it as long as your buddies sit on the sidelines too.
Yo, are you too good with this? Because like I don't want anyone getting infected, you two included. We're in the sewers.
If you're saying that you can handle this, I trust you.
Woo! Yay! And then I'm immediately going to rush and cold cock him.
Well, we're going to roll initiative after the
What?
agreement is made.
What do you mean? Okay. I have an 11 on my initiative.
Yeah, he rolled a 14.
Yeah. Go for it.
So he's gonna come at you with brandishing a rapier and a shield, and he also apparently is wearing some studded armor. So
Okay.
much better than anyone else that you have seen in the general area.
Oh, I figured.
Will a 16 hit your
A,
hit?
a 16 will hit.
All right. And he will deal 10 damage
Okay.
as he runs up and just stabs you like right through your abdomen, or not through your abdomen, but in the abdomen.
Me.
And now it is your turn.
All right. So, I'm gonna go ahead and roll the first attack. I'm gonna be popping some stuff, Kirby.
All right.
That's an 8.
Shit, I should have.
Hold on. No, you're good. You're good. Trust me. I built this character for this reason.
Still, I should have given some bardic inspiration right before. Too late
Kirby
now.
does a 22 hit.
Oh,
22 will hit.
Okay, Kirby.
Just knock his block off. Damn.
And that'll be for 8 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pop some fun abilities.
Okay.
Gonna have my second attack now.
Yep.
Does an 18 hit.
An 18 will hit.
And that'll be for 10 damage.
Okay.
By the way, this is all bare knuckle.
Yes.
Just
And,
for added effect.
are you because you said you have the ability to choose between lethal and non-lethal, correct?
This is all non-lethal. I am not trying to kill him. I'm making a
All right.
point. And then for my last attack, does a 19 hit.
A 19 will hit.
Okay. And that will be for only 6 damage.
Okay.
So it's a total of, what is that? It is 18. It's like 24.
So
Yes. And then no, I use my bonus action to do those extra attacks. So I'm good.
okay. So how this goes down is he stabs you in the gut. You're just kind of like You're in my playhouse now. Punch him square in the nose. Punch him square in the solar plexus, and he doubles over. And then you just like grab his face and in the back of the head and smash him off your knee as he collapses out in front of you. And yes, it actually took all 3 hits to down him.
Yeah, yeah, he's down. Yes.
Like the punch to the nose, he was like, "Ow!" The punch to the solar plexus, you watched his eyes start to roll into the back of his head, and that's when you just grabbed him by the hair and fucking smashed him against his face against your knee, and just that was the point where you could tell that he lost consciousness.
Woo!
And then the rest of the prisoners will take off deeper into the sewers.
What a bunch of. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I run over to him and I point at his face and go, "That just happened to you!"
I'm bringing him with us, and when he wakes up, I'm gonna tell him he got knocked the fuck out.
Okay.
I would like to. I need to check. See which one's better right now.
Yeah, feel free to loot him.
No, not heal. Not looting.
Song of Rest is on short rest.
That's not what I'm doing either.
Okay.
I think I typed it wrong. Yeah, no, that's it. It just didn't pull up the D&D thing. Okay, I can use Cure Wounds on someone else, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a touch.
I'm gonna
You're
use
good.
Cure Wound.
You're good.
I'm
Save
good. Okay.
You're good. Save it.
Okay.
Just
I
in
will save
case.
it. I mean,
So-
I still got 2 more slots, but I mean, if you're saying I'm good, I will hold on to it then.
Yeah, like some silly shenanigans can go down. I'm good. I'm a fighter. I can regain health.
Okay.
So, is anyone going to loot the unconscious body that is laying in front of you?
I will do that.
So, the stud armor looks to be slightly better make than most that you see around. He also has a key on a rope around his neck.
I will take the key. Do we know what the key is to?
It is not obvious what the key is to.
Okay, I will
We
still
can
take the
ask
key.
him when he wakes up.
Yeah. That armor, when you say it's studded, like what kind of is it studded leather
Stud
armor?
leather. Yeah, stud leather.
Would it fit me?
Likely, because he is human and you are a humanoid of the same rough size.
Okay, well, I will take the armor and I will kind of like put it away. And once we get back, I'll offer it to the guards and everything. If they want it, they can have it back. If they don't want it, I'll start wearing it at that point.
I mean, at this point, you could probably just start wearing it anyway. But
Okay, yeah, I'll put it on and I'll put my old armor away.
All right.
Does it like increase anything with my stats by switching out the armor or anything, or no?
Let me see. What were you currently wearing?
Just regular leather armor.
I believe there will be an increase. Stud leather gives you an additional AC.
Okay, so that's up to 14 now.
Yep, because it's 12. It should be 12 plus your dexterity modifier. Leather should have been 11 plus your dexterity.
Yeah, and that was 13 in total. Right? Yeah. You said 11 plus dexterity, yes. So, so that means it should be up to 15.
Dexterity is 3.
So that means it should be up to 15.
Yeah.
I've been playing wrong the whole time. That's fine. Either way, we're still doing good here.
Anyways, It is about 9 o'clock. We are
It
not
is.
going to get much further into this area. Like, this is probably one of the best spots where we can take a break in the campaign,
Yeah,
because
sounds good
I
to
don't
me.
see us getting to another point within the next half hour that would be a good stopping point.
Yeah, no. This is probably the best place to stop.
Yay!
Congratulations on beating the mini boss of the peninsula.
Woo!
Excellent job in the 1v1, I will say.
Yep,
I
that was
love making silly characters.
like that. I had him set up as a level 3 rogue too. Like, he was a level above you.
God damn.
Like, I was expecting this to be a decent fight and probably take most of the next half hour, and then he just like, I want to 1v1, and it's like
It's like, put your fucking
he's
dukes
like,
up. Let's go.
you guys size each other up, and it's like, I think I can take this guy, and then you just come out of nowhere with your fucking shenanigans and fucking lay him out. But yeah, good job.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it just fucking blew my load on abilities. It was so good.